So what we want to talk about in this lesson is the use of community service in a sentence mitigation plan. Community service is something that can be very helpful. The goal with the community service is to show the sentencing judge and the other decision makers, like the probation department and maybe even the assistant U.S. attorney that's prosecuting your case, who you are aside from this one bad decision that you've made in committing this crime. We want to paint a picture of, although this person might have committed this crime, he's taken responsibility, he's doing what's needed to make amends and to make restitution. But these are also some of the things that this person does aside from this crime. He's helped people in the community, he's helped the poor, he's helped the homeless, he's helped people less fortunate. He may be a member of the recovery community, he may be someone that helped people in recovery, he may be a person that has ties or has done good work in working with minorities. So these types of programs to be involved with to show the judge that you're not just a person that went and committed this fraud, but you do other things that are very good. There's more to you than just this crime that you committed. In the same respect, it's difficult to get arrested, to plead guilty, and then go work in a couple of soup kitchens and hoping that you'll get a letter and that will help you get a lower sentence. So I found that this community service has to be measurable. It has to be something where the judge can look at it and say, all right, this guy is really doing some work here to try to recreate his life, to create a new record. And the work that he's doing, it's impactful on people. And what we've done in the past is we've had some relationships with some colleges and universities that we've been able to go out and have some of our speakers talk about their case, talk about the consequences involved, talk about being a small player in a fraud or a scheme can lead to a significant prison sentence. So this is very helpful for a college student that might be entering either his own type of business where he's going out and raising capital for his own company, or maybe going to corporate America where these opportunities to cut corners and make a little bit of extra money may come along the way. And this person may look at it as, maybe a shortcut to make a little bit of extra money, but not knowing the consequences. And that's where you come in with your talks, and you talk with them about, some of the things that happen in your case, never knowing what the consequences might be and now how the consequences have changed your life. So we've done that. We've gotten letters from universities. We've actually gotten letters from some of the students that found some of the talks impactful, and that's been very helpful for some of our clients. In addition, we really try to take a look at your case and really spend time looking at other cases in your district and in other districts for your type of case, whether it be healthcare fraud, securities fraud, wire fraud, whatever it may be. And then we look at your sentencing judge, and we look at some of the sentences that your judge gave out within your type of case. And then we go through the transcripts and we look at maybe some of the reasons why your sentencing judge departed from the guidelines. So if your sentencing judge departed from the guidelines because one particular person was able to work on their recovery, was able to work with their substance abuse issues, maybe they work with other alcoholics and drug addicts, maybe they work with the homeless or with other different types of minority groups, or they did something specific that really caught the attention of your sentencing judge that led him to depart from the sentencing guidelines. We want to study that, and we want to build a community service program around some of the things that led your sentencing judge to depart from the guidelines. It's really important. I think it's really good work that we do. We've done it in the past, and we've been successful by doing that. So we'll do our best to work with some different universities and colleges that might be having an interest in your case, and then we'll also build a community service plan. So we'll take that community service plan, we'll include that in your personal narrative. In your personal narrative, we'll talk about some of the things that you're doing to create a new record, to make amends to the community and to better yourself. And then when the sentencing memorandum comes, your attorney will be able to take this community service work, we'll take the work that we've detailed in the narrative, he'll put it in the sentencing memorandum, and he'll put that as part of his argument why you would be or should be considered a worthy person to get a lower sentence or get a departure from the sentencing guidelines. So it's another piece of the sentence mitigation plan. If done properly, it can be very impactful. So I look forward to sitting down with you and discussing what would be the best possible plan as it relates to your case, your sentencing judge, and your crime to put you in the best position to be considered for a departure.